Good morning, dear friends. So this is a different kind of video that I'm making for my VSG journey discussion. Usually everything is about the non-scale victories and the weight loss and all the things that are really good and positive, because I'm all about putting positive energy out in the world. But at the same time, I think it's important to touch on and to discuss some of the struggles one may have. In my case, I am now, excuse me, quickly approaching my 6-month anniversary from having my surgery. My surgery was on December 7th of 22. Today is June 5th. So I'm 2 days out away from my 6-month period. And although it has been an incredible journey thus far, and there's years and years and years, excuse me, to come, but one of the things that I am dealing with right now is this plateau. And I'm sure there's probably 5 billion YouTube videos about the plateau, and they come up with these ridiculous techniques to get over that, to jumpstart your weight loss again and all of that stuff. I'm just talking about the emotional part of this process, because I know what is happening to my body. My body is trying to catch up to a healthy weight process. I was losing weight fairly rapidly early on, and now I seem to be in this stall. It's been this way for several weeks. I'll go up a pound or 2 and then drop down a pound or 3, and then so I'm always within a 3-pound radius of where I was. And water weight obviously has a big part to do with that. The diet, the exercise, the intensity of the exercise, the consistency of the exercise, all these things I'm fully aware of. And these are things that I struggle with being honest with myself and really forcing myself to stay focused. I am human, as are all of you that are watching this if you're going through the same process. So we all have these struggles. The one thing that continuously inspired me is not looking at other people and seeing their weight loss and comparing theirs to mine, because that would just derail me. Instead, looking at those non-scale victories, as I indicated before, realizing my body is changing and I am doing what I'm supposed to do. But there are things that I need to do more. And one of those things that I need to do more is being vigilant about my logging. I was rock solid in logging the first several months. I mean, there was nothing going in my mouth without me putting it in my Baratastic app. And as I got to months 5 and 6, it started to wane. It was like I wasn't vlogging as much, or not vlogging, jotting down what I was eating in my app consistently. I would do it here or there. And I think for me, I need to be more consistent with that. So that's one of the things that I'm really pushing myself as of today to be more consistent with doing. In terms of the portion controls and all those things, I'm actually really good with listening to my body. When my stomach says, this bite here that you just took is the last one that you need, because if you take anything else, you're going to start to feel overfull. And so I've learned to listen to my body, which is something I did not do prior to the surgery at all. If something tastes good, and like, oh, I got to have another bite. I got to have another bite. So one of the things that I have gotten really good at is truly listening to my body and then responding accordingly, not just listening to my body and be like, yeah, I recognize you're full, but I'm gonna stuff something else in there. No, I recognize that I am sated, and then I will stop. I will put my fork down and walk away. So it's mind, body, that I continue to really work hard to be responsive to. But that feeling of but I'm not losing the pounds off the scale. And then I start asking myself questions. Okay, what are you doing to be successful in this process? What are you not doing that can make you even more successful in this process? And that's the harder question, because then I have to really look at myself and say, I know what I tell people and I know what I tell myself, but what is the truth of all of that? Am I really doing everything I need to do? So I just like to take time, just like in my field, I'm an educator and a performer, but in my field, because I work with students, I will often go back and I'll reevaluate those things that worked, and then what things that did not work, and then what new measures can I implement to make them better. So that's what I'm applying to my life right now. And this video is coming out of that. And I know it's a slightly longer video. My videos, I try to keep around 5 or so minutes. I'm already at 6 minutes, 15 seconds. So, but that's where I am right now. And it is the struggle bus, but it's not the impossible bus. And I know there's a lot of success. Something else that I've implemented just for today, it's called the 24-hour food vlog, where I am literally recording everything that goes into my mouth, other than, when I have an Altoid. I don't necessarily record that, but if I have to, I can officially say I've had 2 Altoids today, and these are less than 5 calories each. So I've had 2 of them today. So I guess I have to vlog that. But anyway, that's what I'll be putting out over the next 24 hours. So there'll be a video for each meal that I have, and any major snacks that I have, I will vlog that. And that's really, once again, these videos, I put them out on YouTube, but they're really for me. They're really for me when I am hitting that struggle bus and I need to go back and hear my own words, speaking to my own soul and responding accordingly. But in the meantime, I hope that my words can also help and encourage and inspire others who are also trying to find their way through this process, if they are going through this, or if you are somebody who is thinking about VGS, VSG. Where am I getting VG? I always mix the G and S. VSG, vertical sleeve gastrectomy. If you're somebody who is thinking about VSG, then hopefully this, helps you as well. So, because I know there were Facebook pages and YouTube pages where, people had all the fluff and the fancy, stuff that kind of get you in, and it's all about how many clicks can I get and likes can I get on my video. But the ones that I really like were the people who are doing what I'm doing, where they're literally just sitting down and they're talking to their camera and they're telling you what the reality is. And that helped me make my decision, which was the best decision I have ever made in my entire life, other than adopting my son and marrying my husband. So there you have it. That is it for today, or for right now. And like I said, I will be posting those food videos at the end of the evening today, after my last meal. And then I will try to compile them into one video, so that way I don't have 6 different videos on top of this. But they'll be in one place where people can kind of see what I'm doing, but once again, more so I can see how much food I'm actually consuming. Because even when you put it in the apps, you put it in, sometimes you have to guesstimate, certain things, and the app will calculate whatever, but it's not necessarily 100% accurate. Whereas I can visually see in these videos how much food I'm consuming, exactly what I am. And I always talk about what the ingredients are in it. So that way I have an idea of the health value as well. So that is it for right now. Just wanted to share that with you. Thank you for, if you've lasted this long, thank you for listening. And I hope you have a fantastic and blessed day. Take care.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
so this is meal number 1. I am having a omelet with spinach and avocado and cheese. And it's a egg white omelet. And I'm only going to eat half of it. So half will actually go to in a to-go container, and the other half I'll eat for breakfast. And then I'm having chicken sausage. So I'm going to have 1.5 of those. That one's not smart. And I'm using a small plate compared to the full-size plate. You can see the difference. And that's my breakfast for this morning. Okay, so now we are having lunch with my son. So I am having a couple of French fries, because I like French fries. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fries. And then I have a veggie burger with cheese, lettuce, tomato, pickle, and onion on it. And I do have a side of mayonnaise, and I'll be using a little bit of ketchup. And that's next, I had my 10-ounce sugar-free mocha, hot, made with oat milk and decaffeinated coffee. That was my other treat for today.
Okay, so it is now snack time again, and I'm sharing with you what I'm going to have. These will be separated. Once again, I don't eat and drink at the same time. So, first, I had 10 almonds. I had 10 almonds, and then I had 5 earlier. So a total of 15 almonds, which is less than a single serving of nuts here. So it's about 130 calories for those, a total of 15 if you combine them all. And then I'm having, right now, I'm going to drink my strawberry lemonade Body Armor Light, which is a water-based product with fruit flavoring. It is a total of 35 calories for this entire 28 oh my God, I can't even speak. 28 ounce fluid ounce bottle of liquid, and it's very, very tasty. It's sort of like Gatorade, but I'm not a Gatorade fan, so this is really, really good. And so that'll be something that I'm going to drink. And then I'm also going to eat a cheese stick. I don't generally eat a whole lot of cheese, but cheese sticks have become my go-to snack when I really want to, have something that will make me feel full without, overextending myself. So that's what I am doing right now. That's going to be my snack, and looking forward to enjoying it. And we'll check in with you again for the next meal. The next meal will actually be dinner.
So the last meal of the day was a rice, sausage, and vegetable medley. So I had, I want to say maybe about 3 teaspoons of that. And then I had some rotisserie chicken. I had about 2 ounces of rotisserie chicken. I wasn't really hungry. And then, what else did I have? And I had 2 or 3 teaspoons of a green bean spinach, buttery spinach mixture that I made with the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter spray, which is 0 calories. So that's what I have for dinner. And then I have, I'm going to have a glass of milk right here. But I'm not going to have it right now because I have to wait
30 minutes before I can drink after eating. And then after that, there won't be any more food, but I will have, a bunch of like frozen water. So I'll have like my Crystal Light with some ice and water, and I'll blend it up in my Ninja blender cup, and I'll have that. And that's what I'll have for the rest of the evening. But that's pretty much it. And the 24-hour meal process, which really is not 24 hours. It's, from like 8 o'clock in the morning until my last meal, which was just now at 7 something. So that's what we have. All right, there we go. Take care. Bye-bye.